ripe red tomato, glossy, harmless, sitting. On a kitchen counter, you eat these daily. For nearly 200 years, wealthy Europeans believed this fruit could kill you. They called it the poison apple. Aristocrats dropped dead after eating it. The tomato was blamed, but the tomato was innocent the whole time. 200 years of fear over a fruit that never harmed anyone. So what was actually killing them? The answer is hiding in their dinnerware. To solve it, we travel back to the jungles of South America. Because the tomato did not start as a villain, it started as a weed. Wild tomatoes grew along the coasts of Peru and Ecuador, small and bitter. Mesoamerican peoples ate them happily for centuries, with chili and salt. Spanish conquistadors arrived in the 1500s and shipped seeds back to Europe. Mattioli linked the tomato to mandrake, a plant tied to witchcraft and death. That single comparison planted a seed of fear across the continent. Botanists noticed the tomato's family, and the family had a dark reputation. Deadly nightshade and mandrake could cause serious harm or death. By association alone, the tomato was guilty before it ever reached a plate. Europeans grew them as ornaments, pretty to look at, too dangerous to eat. In England, gardener John Gerard wrote about the tomato in 1597. He admitted other countries ate them, but warned the English away. For 2 centuries, English speakers treated his word as gospel. Meanwhile, aristocrats kept dying at fancy dinner parties across Europe. Wealthy diners collapsed after meals featuring the bright red fruit. The pattern was clear. Rich people ate tomatoes and rich people died. Lead leached into food, and tomatoes were acidic enough to pull it out. The tomato's acidity dissolved lead straight off the fancy dishware. Diners were slowly poisoning themselves with their own expensive plates. Lead poisoning brings nausea, organ failure, and death over time. The poorer classes ate from wood and ceramic. No lead, no poisoning. So peasants ate tomatoes safely, while the wealthy blamed the fruit. But no one connected the plates to the deaths for generations. In Italy and Spain, common people quietly loved their tomatoes. Southern Italians turned the poison into the foundation of their cooking. Slowly, the sauce that built pizza was being invented in poverty. Across the ocean, Americans inherited the same European fear. He supposedly stood on courthouse steps in Salem and ate a whole basket. The crowd waited for him to drop. He simply finished and walked away. Historians doubt the dramatic details, but the fear was very real. Thomas Jefferson grew tomatoes at Monticello, treating them as ordinary food. By the 1830s, American cookbooks were printing tomato recipes openly. Within a few decades, the tomato went from feared to beloved. Science and stomachs together slowly dismantled the old superstition. The tomato was never poisonous. The plates were the killers. The real culprit was lead, and human bias did the rest. For 200 years, people blamed a fruit for a problem they manufactured. The tomato survived 2 centuries of slander to become a kitchen staple. We eat over 180 million tons of tomatoes globally each year. The poison apple is now one of Earth's most eaten foods. The fear was real, but it was built on coincidence and reputation. People saw a pattern, picked the obvious suspect, and got it wrong. Next time you slice a tomato, remember the centuries it spent on trial. It waited patiently, blameless, until the truth finally caught up.